What is up, dog lovers? Welcome back to Canine Dog Talk, your go-to hub for decoding what's actually going on inside your pup's mind, their instinctual behavioral drives, and the hidden mechanics of canine neurobiology. Today, we are unlocking one of the absolute coolest topics in animal behavioral science: how dogs communicate with each other. Have you ever watched two dogs lock eyes across a dog park and immediately know within a split second whether they're about to become best playmates or whether a high-stakes standoff is brewing? Have you ever seen your dog sniff a random fire hydrant for 3 straight minutes like they were reading a breaking news article? Or watched a dog do a quick lip lick, a yawn, or a sudden head tilt and wondered what secret message they just sent across the room? Here's the wild truth. While humans rely almost entirely on verbal words and vocal tone, dogs operate in a multi-layered sensory matrix that we barely even notice. They are constant master communicators, transmitting microfacial expressions, subtle ear positions, chemical olfactory bulletins, tail wag frequencies, and pressure-based posture adjustments at lightning speed. What looks like a random glance to us is actually a deep, complex conversation full of negotiations, boundary setting, affection, and pack hierarchy signaling.
If you want to stop guessing what dogs are saying and start reading canine body language like a seasoned behavioral expert, you are in the right spot. We aren't just giving you basic tip sheets. We are diving deep into canine psychology, evolutionary biology, scent mechanics, and vocal spectrum analysis so you can finally speak dog fluently. Grab your notebook, hit that lock-in button, and let's break down the invisible language of dogs. To understand canine communication, we have to start with the most obvious yet frequently misunderstood channel: visual signals. Dogs are visual observers, capable of reading changes in muscle tension, spatial orientation, and micro-gestures from across an entire field. Let's shatter a huge myth right away. A wagging tail does not always mean a happy dog. In canine psychology, tail movement simply indicates high emotional arousal or energy. It is the dog's internal engine revving. The true meaning depends on height, speed, and direction. High, stiff, fast vibration, flagging. This indicates hyperarousal, dominance, or potential reactivity. The dog is on high alert, asserting spatial dominance. Low, loose, full-body sway, the wiggle. This is genuine friendliness and social relaxed intent, often accompanied by loose hip movements. Tuck tail tightly against the belly signifies extreme fear, stress, or self-protective submission, physically covering vulnerable scent glands. Asymmetrical tail wags left vs. right brain activation. Neuroscience research shows that dogs wag more to the right when feeling positive, approach-oriented emotions, seeing their owner or a friendly dog, because the left hemisphere of the brain controls positive emotion. They wag more to the left when experiencing withdrawal or anxious feelings, seeing an unfamiliar dominant dog, controlled by the right hemisphere. Next, let's talk about ear posture and facial microsignals. Ears forward and erect signal curiosity, focus, or challenge. Ears pinned flat back against the skull can signal either fearful submission or severe stress depending on body tension. And then there's the eyes. Direct, unblinking hard stares are a physical challenge in dog culture, whereas soft eyes with relaxed eyelids signal peace. Watch out for whites of the eyes, whale eye. When a dog turns their head away but keeps their eyes locked on a trigger, showing the white sclere around their iris, they are telling the world, "I am uncomfortable, overwhelmed," and setting a firm boundary. Ignoring whale eye is one of the primary reasons dog-to-dog or dog-to-human bites happen. Now, let's venture into one of the most brilliant evolutionary features of canine psychology: calming signals, popularized by legendary Norwegian canine behaviorist Turid Rugaas. Because wild canine survival depended on avoiding unnecessary physical combat, dogs evolved a sophisticated library of peacekeeping signals designed to diffuse tension, calm themselves down, and signal non-threat to other dogs nearby. When two well-socialized dogs approach each other, they rarely run straight at each other in a tight line. That's seen as rude and aggressive in canine culture. Instead, they perform a gentle arc trajectory, avoiding direct eye contact while sending subtle calming signals. 1. Lip licking and tongue flickers. A rapid flick of the tongue over the nose when no food is present is a classic displacement signal saying, "I am feeling slight tension, let's keep things cool." 2. Slow yawning. When a dog yawns in a non-sleep context, like during a tense greeting or training session, it is an active nervous system regulator designed to lower internal heart rate and convey non-aggression. 3. Turning away/head aversion. Glancing away or turning their back on a tense dog is a deliberate act of politeness, removing the visual threat of a direct gaze. 4. Sniffing the ground, displacement sniffing. Suddenly dropping the head to sniff a random patch of grass right as another dog approaches is a classic timeout move, deflecting intense energy and resetting social pacing. 5. The play bow. Dropping the front elbows while keeping the rear end high in the air is the ultimate canine meta signal. It acts as an operational disclaimer that translates to, "Everything I do after this, bumping, chasing, gentle mouthing, is purely for play." While visual signals are real-time conversations, olfactory communication is the canine equivalent of leaving long-form voice notes, social media updates, and bulletin board posts for the entire neighborhood network. As we love to point out on Canine Dog Talk, a dog's nose is thousands of times more sensitive than ours. But it goes beyond mere smell. Dogs have a secret sensory weapon called the vomeronasal organ, or Jacobson's organ, located right above the roof of their mouth. When a dog sniffs another dog's urine or rear end, they aren't just smelling waste. They are utilizing the vomeronasal organ to process non-volatile chemical compounds called pheromones. This female tells the analyzing dog instant biological details: gender, age, and reproductive status, whether a female is in estrus, health status, stress levels, and current cortisol levels, diet, social confidence, and recent emotional history. This is why dogs perform urine marking over existing scent posts. It isn't just about claiming territory in an aggressive way. It is an informational check-in. By depositing their scent on top of another dog's mark, they leave a chemical timestamp saying, "I was here today at 2:00 p.m. I am healthy, confident, and peaceful." And why do dogs sniff rear ends during greetings? The anal sacs, anal glands, secrete unique fluid profiles packed with chemical identity markers. It is literally a dog's biometric handshake. While body posture and scent do most of the heavy lifting, vocalizations play a key role in short-range and long-distance dog communication. Canine vocalizations are divided into 4 core categories, each serving a unique psychological function. 1. Barks, arousal and alert. Domestic dogs bark far more than wild wolves, largely due to coevolution with humans. Barks vary by pitch and frequency. High-pitched, rapid barks indicate excitement, playfulness, or social invitation. Low-pitched, spaced-out barks signal boundary enforcement, warning, or territorial defense. 2. Growls, the essential boundary. A growl is not a sign of an evil or broken dog. In canine psychology, a growl is a healthy, peaceful warning system saying, "I need space right now." Punishing a dog for growling is dangerous because it removes the warning light without fixing the underlying stress, leading to bites without prior notice. 3. Whines and whimpers, submission, distress, or intention. Whining is a high-frequency sound typically associated with juvenile needy states, intense eager anticipation, physical discomfort, or submissive deference to a higher-status dog. 4. Howls, pack unity and long-range contact. Howling is an ancestral vocalization designed to locate pack members over miles, establish territorial boundaries to rival packs, and reinforce group cohesion and pack identity. One of the biggest concerns dog owners face at dog parks is figuring out whether 2 dogs are playing nicely or about to launch into a full-scale fight. In healthy dog play, communication revolves around self-handicapping and role reversal. A larger or more confident dog will voluntarily drop to their back, allow themselves to be pinned, or chase and be chased back and forth, ensuring both dogs feel safe and engaged. Here is how to tell healthy play communication from real conflict. Healthy play. Loose floppy body rubbery movements, frequent pauses, shake-offs, play bows, open soft mouth panting and vocal groans during wrestling. Rising tension/conflict. Stiff rigid bodies, closed mouths, fixated hard eye contact, relentless targeting of one dog without role reversal, and high-pitched frantic stress yelps. To tie all these psychological concepts together, keep these 5 golden rules of canine communication in mind whenever you observe dogs. Rule 1. Always read the whole dog in context, never judge intent by the tail alone. Rule 2. Calming signals like yawning and lip-licking are early stress indicators meant to avoid conflict. Rule 3. Olfactory communication is deep biological information exchange. Rule 4. Growling is vital self-advocacy that should be respected, not punished. Rule 5. Healthy play features loose body posture, role reversals, and frequent brief pauses. And there you have it, dog lovers. That is the complete mind-blowing breakdown of how our dogs talk to each other through micro-expressions, olfactory bulletins, body language, and subtle vocalizations. If this video helped you understand your dog's secret language on a deeper level, smash that like button right now. It really helps spread true canine behavioral science across YouTube. Now, I want to hear from you in the comments below. What is one crazy calming signal or play behavior you've noticed your dog using at the dog park or with their housemates? Tell me your story down below. I read and respond to as many comments as possible. If you haven't joined our pack yet, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode of Canine Dog Talk. We drop high-level dog psychology and training science every single week to help you build the ultimate bond with your pup. Thank you so much for tuning in. Keep observing your dogs, speak their language with respect, and I'll see you in the very next episode right here on Canine Dog Talk. Stay awesome, stay curious, and see you next time.